About my mic.
Mine's on. Is yours on?
Yep. Blue light.
Hello, welcome everyone. Is it okay? We got the thing in and everything's right. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties today, but it is weekly Wednesday Q&A, and it's actually on Wednesday. So,
We made it.
We made it. We can't believe we made it, but we made it.
But we missed an Incredibox. And if you two ladies are watching, we apologize.
We're so sorry.
We were heading over that way, and the phone died, and we got into a mess here. So I wanted to bring the world to you guys, leaving with that box today.
Well, something I want to tell on us.
Go.
Okay. They'll see the video. Here, pick it up.
Oh.
Where have we been?
It's a B&E.
It's a cheers.
It's a B&E.
We are
breaking and entering.
Breaking and entering. We do not promote this, but we have entered into Will and Becky's.
I say break in any house you can get in anyhow.
Listen, all of them have food. They have amazing food in their fridge. Yeah. I was about to get a little snack, but we didn't get time, and they had some cheese in there, and I'm like, ah! But anyway, so Randy made us a coffee, and this is their cool cups. Will and Becky bought these cups. I don't know, maybe in Gatlinburg. I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, from Maine, aren't they?
Are they from Maine?
Yeah, they're from Maine.
Oh.
And what they do is they keep your fingers warm.
Look at that.
See?
You hide. It's got a little
fingers
cove,
inside.
a little cubby.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Isn't that cool? Even though it's not cold outside right now.
We needed a little bit of coffee to kind of zhuzh us up, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is I swear to goodness, Randy, I think this is number 25.
I'm glad you're keeping up with that. I don't.
Weekly Wednesday Q&A.
That's 25 weeks.
Yeah, I love this one lady who put on there. She said, do this on your weekly Wednesday Q&A. She said, or whenever you do it. Let me tell you something. That means she watches. Okay. So, because last week it was over at Cardi's house.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
And, and it was on Thursday. So, we are going to dive into the Q&A. Can I just say thank you to everyone. Randy, he had something he had to do on Monday afternoon, so I hosted the show alone on Monday.
Went great.
Everybody, we're talking 700 and something comments already.
Wow.
One thing that I always like to do, and I don't know why I don't think of it whenever we're doing it, maybe because I have to think more whenever you're not around, probably. But I ask you all about the colors of the house. I told you I wasn't feeling it. This is the giveaway house, the 8x16 giveaway house inside the Thunderdome. I am not feeling, where's this thing? I'm not feeling the black. I'm not feeling it, and I'm not feeling that red door.
Did you check on the roof they were putting on today?
I did not, and I meant to. Oops. Because I said, Randy, give him an option to do black or copper.
Copper.
I want copper, but we'll see. Hey, whatever it is, we'll make it work. It's a free house, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be some shack you're going to win, but it is beautiful. And I absolutely love the comments. And the very first ones that Randy has here has to do with that. So one of the other things that I am happy that you all commented about, because I've not gotten to all 700 and something yet. I probably went through 300 of them so far.
Yeah.
But something I ask you guys to do is a suggestion on the gable, the color of the gable, not being black, picking another color. The front door color, which you all have got some amazing, great suggestions. And also, where are tiny houses allowed if it's in your county?
Right.
Let us know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to touch base on that too. But you all are amazing to respond and to let us know this feedback, because it's crucial for a lot of stuff that we've got.
We watch it. I mean, we listen.
We do.
I took a ton of notes, and we've made changes on designs and all kinds of stuff.
And one of the things is I want to make sure that, we don't always get to respond to you, because there's 700 something comments. We can't respond to them, but we do read them, and we do take in consideration what you say. And I'm telling you what, more often than not, we take your suggestion.
Oh, big time.
Yes, absolutely. And you're going to see that in some of the comments today, what we're going to talk about. But you'll see that we've took some suggestions, and there was a lady that thanked us for doing that. And we do suggest something. If you think that it might work for the company or work better for the residents or for the customers and stuff, let us know. Just like with the countertop. When I said, hey, I would want a shorter kitchen. Well, the best of both worlds, you said, is to hinge the end so people can use that. A lot of people is going to use it as a desk.
Right.
Oh God, what was his first name? Graham. I can't remember his last name or first name. But in California, was going to use his day trader.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use his as a desk.
Yep.
So he needs that end part. So flipping it up, and then when you don't need it, flip it down.
We just started production on our flipped up counter
Did
today.
you? I was going to ask you.
Yep.
Okay.
And our shorter countertop backsplash and all that stuff. The double switch on the bathroom wall.
A Will and Becky water. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started. Randy has sketched them down, wrote them down. My company phone died.
I mean,
100%.
From looking at it
Yes.
to walking out the door.
Walking out the door. And
gave up the ghost. I'm talking
gave up
blacked
the ghost.
out.
My God.
Look at the sun.
Lord
it's coming
help
in
us.
on us. Look. It's
Oh
me.
my gosh, it's going to get
Right
you.
there.
Oh my God, we're going to have to scooch it back some. But so what we have to do with this video, there's absolutely, which we rarely edit, but I'm not going to be able to, because I don't have enough storage on my phone. This is my personal phone that we're on. So whatever comes out, comes out. This is like a live show today,
Good.
baby.
I like to get you in a headlock.
Oh, well, you know what? We just might end with that. How about that?
I think
Get a
we
little
should do it.
frustration out
No,
for both of us.
I'm not going to wait to the end because you want the end. We're going to do it in the middle.
Oh, we
How's
got to
that?
do what he wants to do.
Oh, no, I just
Okay,
don't
so
wanna
it
do what
can't
you
be in
want to do.
suggestion what I do.
You
so
guys just don't know the full story.
you don't know the full story, and I hope you never do. Okay, so anyway, let me show my shirt. Look at this, Riverdale Vixens. Do y'all know what that is?
Is that the show?
Yeah, the show Riverdale. I got
Do that again.
Huh?
Riverdale what?
Riverdale Vixens. See
Vixen.
it?
Yep.
Okay. Can I show? All right, now I'm going to show the back of it. Will you hold that real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to show you the back of it. And I just learned this morning. Okay, hold on. Can you see the back?
Yep.
What does it say?
HBIC.
HBIC. Okay, so I was getting in the truck this morning.
Yep.
And, oh God, Lord, let me make it over. Okay, so I was getting in the truck this morning at the house, and Jason comes through there, you know, through the yard, and he said, HBIC. He said, do you know what that means? I said, what are you talking about? He said, that's on the back of my shirt. Well, I did not know what that meant, and Jason told me. You know what that means? You don't know either, do you? HBIC. You guys know what it means. I did not know.
No, I don't know either. I don't know social stuff. I
I
got my head in the sand.
I didn't know that. Well, number one, I bought this shirt for my daughter 2 years ago for Christmas. Well, Santa Claus brought it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in Santa Claus at my house, you don't get nothing. So everybody believes in Santa Claus at my house, no matter how old you are. So I bought this for my daughter 2 years ago.
In Santa Claus.
Yeah. Anyway, he's acted up all day. So this shirt I got, okay, so neither me or her could fit into it. Well, I've lost some weight. I can fit into it now. And Lindsay's going to be able to do it too. And I'll share that at another time, how she's losing weight. She's doing a different thing too. But anyway, so I put this shirt on, and I did not know this was on the back of it. And Jason told me.
Something nasty.
Head, B-I, blah, 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 in charge.
Oh,
Oh, that's what it means. I said, well, I ain't changing it.
Can you say biatch?
No, y'all.
Can't say that?
Well, I can't edit this. I just told you that.
Is that not a nasty word, is it?
I don't think you could. No, you can't say that.
You can't say big.
Why?
Please say biatch.
Why? Hey, look, we're like doo-wop, doo-wop, wah. Okay, so this is going to be a terrible show.
Yeah.
Bunch of niceness. Bunch of niceness going on. My God, it's a daytime show.
There was nastiness going on before we turned it on.
Hey, you reckon we'd ever get an Emmy? You have to be on a network to get an Emmy?
Emmy for what?
A daytime Emmy. Well, for being a good show.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't watch us. Would you?
A show?
Yeah. No, us.
No.
Not just a show.
No, we're lucky anybody tunes in.
I don't
you
know.
What?
You know what? I think they tune in because they feel sorry for us. Stop it! I can't edit any of this, okay? I'm just saying. Or as the girls say, JS. I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway.
We're going to have fun at this.
No, we're going to have fun at this. Okay, so let's get started. Bunch of foolishness, because there's going to be some people say, oh my God, get on with it. Get on with it, Randy.
You think you worry about what everybody says, Amanda? If that was true, we'd never
If that was
won.
true, we would have never, we'd never done nothing.
What was it? Chip and Joanne?
Okay,
Chip and
no,
Sarah?
stop it. Oh my God, I wish I could get in my phone. So Randy was talking the other night.
Diane
We were
and Jim.
texting. You called them Diane and Jim, and I said, now listen, him and I, neither one, we know about Chip and Joanna, or Joanne. Joanne or Joanna. Anyway, we know about them, okay? And a lot of people love them and all that
I
stuff.
don't know if I've ever seen their show.
I've never seen their show.
Okay.
Well, we don't watch shows. Here's what we do. If we do watch something, my goodness, it's been such a long day. We will get in the bed, my bed. I'll be in my bed. He'll be in his. Texting. Yeah, absolutely. Watching Netflix. Watching Netflix, and just to relax. It's just a mind-numbing. I want to watch something like, something silly, right?
Yeah.
Cats driving cars and stuff. Stuff's funny. Anyway, but I've never seen their show. I've never seen any tiny house show, honestly. None. But us. That's it. But anyway, Randy texted me the other night, and he was saying, something about Chip and Jim and Diane and Jim. And I said, you know full well that ain't their name.
I couldn't remember their name. I didn't have a clue.
Diane and Jim. Okay, so of no offense to Chip and Joanna,
Chip
my
and
goodness.
Joanna.
Yes, of no offense, but my God, what foolishness.
Yeah.
Diane and Jim.
And we're the opposite of them.
Oh, we're 100 billion %
they're
opposite.
So
professional.
Everything. They're like godly and
they're wonderful. They're married. They're wonderful family, wonderful people.
Everything's just like perfect.
Everything's perfect. Nothing perfect
happy.
here.
They're breeding.
Oh, no one's happy here.
They breed. Yep.
What'd you say?
They breed.
Why would you say that?
They're having more youngins.
Well, you don't say breed.
Well, they do. They're having more. Their quiver is full.
What does that mean?
A quiver. You know what a quiver is?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You mean like a shake, like you're cold?
No.
Oh.
See, I got her here. I got her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's a quiver?
You know what? There was another word that came up this morning, and I said I didn't know what it was, and now I can't remember because of. If I ain't got early Alzheimer's, nobody does. I swear to my.
Don't put that on you.
Don't put that evil on me. Okay, so anyway, let's move on.
Question, Alex.
Wait a minute, what, are you just starting like that? My God.
Do we need an intro?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Next up to bat is Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes and reading the questions.
No, I'm going to tell you.
He'll start in approximately 37 seconds.
Okay, so here's what he's going to be mad about.
Here we go.
I'm taller than him in the chair. Look at him.
And I'm sitting back.
Oh, Randy Schlump over here.
I think, you know what? We're probably...
I know what you... Oh, B-I blah, blah, blah. Don't say it.
All I'm saying is...
He's going to say I got more cushion
You got a booty.
I got a booty.
Your booty's taller than me.
Okay, I see.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
You should have sat over here where you're closer to the
35, camera. 36, 37. Alex. City. Why do I put city?
Okay, now this is what I was afraid of.
Now
I'm going to tell you
that's the only one I did it like that.
Okay.
You were talking too fast.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what he's done. He's done shorthand. I have talked to him.
Alex City. I can't remember why I put just city.
Okay. What?
Alex.
And what's his last name?
Alex.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, Alex City. Alex the City. You know what? You started talking about city stuff. Oh, this is my note for me. Oh. Alex is our ANSI guy, and he told me yesterday,
right.
2 days ago, he told me that there was a city in the United States that just adopted tiny homes as a primary residence.
Now, what city is that?
I got a question. I'm going to call him when the show's over.
Okay. We'll put question mark.
A city in the United States as a primary residence. Isn't that not cool? Also, you guys might know, what's his name? Fitzpatrick something. He's an advocate for politicking tiny homes and all that. Alex, our guy, knows him, and we're trying to get a hold of him.
Who is that? I mean, what does he do?
He's an advocate for political stuff to get tiny homes passed in the cities and county and the state
need to get a hold
and
of
country.
Him.
And
he knows him.
Yeah, I guess he. So we got our plan to do this thing where we're helping cities gain money from tiny homes.
Yes, right. I think that's a great idea that you come up with.
So that's our new, invention.
Somebody
else may take it and run. That's fine. Just make it happen.
Well, how many cities are there?
Make
For God's
happen,
sakes,
man.
there's so many things.
But we're putting all that together as a package, performance or performa.
Hey, let's go
and give it to the city.
Let's go to Washington and promote it, or just
march on the
what's
steps.
it called? It's not called promoting it. It's called
introducing it.
Yeah, well, that's not it either. But anyway,
mean,
it's
go to Washington?
Go to Washington and tell them about your idea and do it nationwide.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, next
We'll
question.
do that. We'll do that
Sylvia.
tomorrow.
Boston.
Sylvia's mother. Remember that song?
Bostic. Sylvia Bostic.
Okay, you know why she
North
said
Carolina.
that? No, that's her.
Rutherford County.
Okay.
You said they allow tiny homes in Rutherford County. She sent you a little note.
The city was Bostic.
Bostic.
North
So
Carolina.
Bostic, North Carolina, Rutherford County.
Rutherford County allows tiny homes.
So if you're one of our salespeople, go there and try to sell incredible tiny homes and Incrediboxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bostic,
we're
North
going
Carolina,
to.
Rutherford County.
Yeah. We're
calling them tomorrow.
We're going to call them.
I'm going to call them here in about 3 minutes.
Today.
Right now, call them.
On the air.
We don't have enough phones. I left my phone in the other
We
room.
ain't got another phone.
LCC AOL. Repaint gables. Turquoise, medium to dark, and for the door. What was that? I can't read my handwriting.
For the door was
red.
natural.
Natural.
No, but it's already red.
And it's already red. We can't go natural. We got to put a paint on it.
I know. You know what?
That was my fault. I told Rob, I said, just
I know.
do anything you want on it.
Well, you didn't know.
I let him go.
Well, the one thing is that I was thinking natural. I wanted wood or natural for it.
Nancy
but we'll
Moon,
see. Okay, I guess
stained
we're
wood.
moving on.
Doors and gable, natural wood. Yeah, we're going. Bobby Brandel, cornflower blue door.
That'd be pretty.
What's a cornflower?
Like a blue, like a light blue-ish, isn't it?
Angry Homesteader, green door.
Okay, I mentioned a green door.
Deborah Smith.
Okay.
Will giveaway be a model?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This sure is pretty.
Well, I want to know what it ends up costing.
The whole house?
The whole house.
Lord.
Everything.
Everybody in the world's been on it. It won't be exactly like this one. This one, we built the whole entire cupola in the cabinet shop, and we picked up with a forklift, set it on the roof,
it was
and all that.
sat on there.
It was cool.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it a lot different than that because we just played around with it. Now I'm going up to the Amish because we're getting ready to build our Birmingham up there.
Are they?
And I'm going to work with them on the cupola and how we're going to build it in a really streamlined, efficient,
nice.
but the look that I want.
Because we've got several.
Amazing.
We have several Birminghams.
It is going to be cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I can't wait.
All right. Deborah Smith.
Hey, Deborah.
Oh, she did it.
Oh, never mind, Deborah.
Dr. Uzba Tula. Dr. Uzba Tula. T-U-L-A.
Now, her name was all together.
Uzba Tula?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm sure she understands when I'm saying this. Wash and dryer under the counter in the Abingdon.
Yes.
I'm not for sure if it's that tall, but yes, that's if it's a 36-inch tall, we have to have a 35 and a half inches for your washer and dryer combo to fit under that.
Okay.
Yep.
And we were in the Abington yesterday. We
yeah,
toured that.
It's a great idea to have it in the bathroom. And if you didn't have any plumbing for one, you can tie it into your sink drain and your water supply from your sink. Mm-hmm. Arizona, Alchemy, sofa bed and cottage house. Somebody said that they make some really cool sofa beds now. Yeah. I know we're going to be offering ours for $600, $700, and $800 for the storage underneath.
6, 7, and 8.
Yep, and I've got them in. Got one in my house right now. It's a full size bed. Then you got Donna Riggy.
Hey Donna, and your husband is John. They have the 2 houses in North Carolina.
2 Incrediboxes.
Yeah, 2 Incrediboxes.
Yep, and they're for their family to stay in on a piece of property. Send some beautiful pictures. Arched awnings. And where to buy it. So they use arch awnings like we showed on the Harley Davidson house. Mm-hmm. Donna, I'd like to know where you guys are getting those things. I'd like to know, man, I love those arched awnings.
Now somebody, I didn't put their name on here, but somebody said the brackets for those or something was on Amazon, so I'm not sure.
So I'd like to know where those are
Let us know,
at.
yeah.
Lacia?
Lacia, yeah, Lepley Fail, F-A-I. It's supposed to be F-A-I. That's
Solar Flower. Now, she cocked in, she said that they, or I don't know if she owns it.
I don't know.
Or if she knows of a sunflower looking device that is solar panels.
Yeah.
And when there's inclement weather, the sunflower goes back down under the ground and protects the solar rays.
Yeah, it opens up.
And then it comes back out and
then it
opens
closes
up.
and goes back down.
Imagine how much that costs.
I'm telling.
Well, I'd love to see that.
So how cool would that be?
Yeah. Belinda Harris.
Hey, Belinda.
She received her iBox today and said it was amazing.
And this was a day ago, so I think it was either yesterday she got it or Monday. But she is super happy. Said that Matt did a great job, professional. set everything
Matt's
up.
awesome.
Yeah, and she was so complimentary of us, and thank you so much, and we hope you love your Incredibox.
Yeah, Matt's a great guy.
Yeah.
And to say that now, and I probably shouldn't do this because that was a great compliment and everything.
Yeah.
But I think people need to know, because I've always just shared all kinds of news. We delivered an Incredibox. Let's see, Matt dropped it off in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. When he left.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew about it when he left or he got a call, but the
I'm
water
not
heater
sure.
fitting busted.
Yes.
And then
On the way.
yeah. Well, he didn't know it busted, and then he found out it was busted when he got there, and then called us. And then the kitchen light, there was something about the wiring in the kitchen light. All right. So the kitchen light didn't work right. So what we did is I sent a guy the next morning.
Yes.
To Oklahoma.
Yep, sure
I don't
did.
care if you're in California. They were straight there. He got there. We had to exchange the water heater out.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was a fitting underneath that snapped, and I don't know if the water heater moved or something.
Yeah.
But it was the discharge valve of the water heater. We took the water heater out, put a new water heater in, and then we took the switch, and there was 3 black wires on that switch.
Okay.
And somebody didn't check that light. So this is believe me, we got into the bottom of that.
Randy got to the bottom of that, and they had a big meeting about it. And now you would not believe the not security. What am I saying? The
quality control.
Quality control is what I'm trying to say.
Yep. So we're learning all the time, and then people, I get pretty bummed about any mistakes, and but people say, hey, man, can you imagine the manufacturing problems that people, cars and trucks and all these other things? But still, I don't want to lower our bar for anything. We're doing quality control 5 times down the line and at the end too.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, these houses are in a sense a DIY only because for decorative. You're not doing this Incredibox. You're not doing any work that keeps the house functional. You're not getting the house and having to put in plumbing or wiring or to do anything like that. You can live in the house exactly how you get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to decorate the panels.
Anything.
You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to waterproof it. You don't have to paint it. You can live in it just like it is forever.
Yeah, it's not a DIY. It is a decorating yourself.
DIY,
it's not do it yourself. It's a decorating yourself.
It is complete
because
home.
you're just decorating it up.
Yep.
That's it.
You're still on? I'm still on. Okay.
I'm still on.
And we're gonna. There's another question that talks about that here later on when we talk about it.
Okay.
All right, David Palmer.
Hey, David.
He did a compliment. There was a design compliment, and he called us that we don't need to change anything on our designs. That they're mini mansions.
Yeah, don't need to do anything architecturally intricate like that.
And I appreciate that. That's cool.
That was
I don't know if he was talking about our new model line or if he's talking about the Incredibox or what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But to me, I like changing things up. Because I like designing and building and stuff, So our model line is just now getting ready to hit.
Right.
Tom asked me yesterday, he goes, if we add more Amish builders, how are we going to keep them all busy? I said, Tom, we haven't even started marketing the model.
No, we rarely talk about them.
We've been pushing the Incredibox. And I'm going to push both because the Incredibox is awesome at $20,000, $25,000 for solar, $30,000 for off-grid. But our model line is amazing, and we are way below the national average. With the amenities that we offer in there, they're so cool. I think Tim Lowe that did the study for us.
Yes, he did.
So Tim did that study and said even offering with a lot, we were still $20,000 to $30,000 below everybody else. I think that's what he said.
Well, and one of the things too is that we just got back isn't it true? I think it is a 100% true model home, first model home.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Dang it!
Yep.
I thought
David
it was.
thought it wasn't. He came in, oh my God, look at this beautiful home.
They told me it was.
No, that was the
liars.
The Matt's home. Mates?
Yeah, Mitts. Or Mates. We got 2. We got Mitts and Mates.
I know.
Okay.
So it came in last night.
Sugar.
And it was real pretty, but it's not.
Oh,
the
it's
model.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we did a walkthrough up there.
I know. Well, you know what? I thought that was a true model.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we're getting closer then.
All right.
So what's going to be our first real model?
Lexington.
A Lexington.
Yep.
Okay. So be waiting for it.
All they're waiting on is a new farm style sink.
Okay.
They ordered them. They didn't fit the cabinet, so we had to order a new sink, and that's all that's waiting up there.
The very first model home.
Yeah. Yvonne Meek.
Hey, Yvonne.
I had a family in high school. They were Meeks.
Oh, really?
Last name. I haven't heard that name since I was in high school. Hold up to hurricane standards. Will these homes?
Yes.
So this is my This is my
Opinion?
theory on tiny homes holding up to hurricanes.
Okay.
So there's a couple things. We had one in Daytona Beach that went through a hurricane, and it held up fine. It was a craftsman style home. The guys built it, as a fireman built it here. What was his name? Ty. I'd like to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
But Ty built it.
Comments every once in a while.
Well, Ty, his home went through a hurricane.
Yes.
Then we got down to Louisiana.
Oh, Glenn.
We got Glenn.
Hey, Glenn. I'm trying to get Glenn to come to East Tennessee.
Yeah, Glenn has a craftsman style, and he went through a full-blown hurricane.
Full-blown, buddy.
Now, he anchored it down to the concrete, but what he also did is he actually braced it with 2x4s along the side.
He did.
Down to the ground, and, of course...
We shared that on our Facebook, the
But
pictures.
the windows, the roof, nothing blew off.
Nothing.
Nothing. Siding, zero. So, my idea is this. If I'm living in Florida, or any hurricane-prone...
Yeah, Louisiana, all
and
around
I'm
there.
in my credit box, right? I'm not going to weather a storm in my credit box.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm leaving. I wouldn't weather it in my house unless I've been there and I've known hurricanes all my life, and I'm up above, above floodplain and all that stuff.
Right.
So, with that said, either I would leave with my credit box, but if you're all settled in, you got a deck, and you built all this stuff, and it's just going to be hard to leave.
Yeah.
What I would do with my credit box is, of course, I would anchor it to the ground.
Yeah. But you're talking about drilling.
Hopefully you're above water. Water's going to destroy, I don't care what you have.
Yeah.
Concrete hotels, they're going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
But if you're above the water, the flood zone, I would anchor it down.
Okay.
That should do it. Because the racking, now we haven't engineered this. I wanted to put it in a wind tunnel, and we can't get anybody to do it for us.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do that. What I love about, just my thoughts about this engineering, it can't rack because it's all one solid member. So like in a house, and you got 2x4s and siding and sheeting and all that stuff, there's some splits, and there's some places it can move and give. These just don't give. The only thing I could think of is that thing just taking off. Like,
the only thing is that it is lighter.
It's super light.
It's super light. See, Glenn's place was a 10 by 26.
2-story is huge.
Yeah, 2-story, big old deal that he had going on, and he's put skirting, he's anchor, all that kind of stuff. Whatever, it's a heavy house, but this is less than 5,000 pounds.
And the only other thing I would do, I swear, I got a hurricane, it's coming, right?
Yeah.
And I can't move my house.
I'd leave. Oh, you couldn't. Okay.
And just say you couldn't move your house,
okay,
right?
let's say that.
I swear, I would throw a ratchet straps over the top of the house, and I'd dog it down to the concrete, ratchet that sucker down.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, I'd definitely get out of there. You don't want to stay. Well, okay, let me ask you this. What do people do with, because let's specifically talk about the Incredibox. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
It's 8 foot wide. You're able to hook up and take it with you, but if you can't, like you're saying, so can you, what do they do for RVs? What is that? Do they
get
just
destroyed.
Trailers? Do they just hook them up and
They gotta
everybody
get
leaves?
them, boats and trailers, everybody leaving with them.
Everybody
They're
leaves.
taking them out of there.
Okay.
Remember after a hurricane, you see all these boats mangled and topple everything,
True.
you know?
And you can't take everything. So, and you know what? You have to, hey, Mark. You have to put an account where you live.
Right.
That ain't going to happen here in East Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen here. But you're in Florida, so you have to think about, okay, before I buy this Incredibox, where is it going to be? How often does it happen?
I'd strap it down. And I like the Incredibox is so small.
Yeah.
You could take a ratchet strap, just throw over the house, hook it to hooks that are in the concrete or the augers in the ground.
Yeah.
And I'd just ratchet it down 4 or 5 and see you later.
But you got to have a plan. If you're someone like that, you got to have a plan.
Well, they all put plywood on their windows and all that kind of stuff too. But if
sure
water doesn't hit you, I think you're going to be fine.
Right.
And that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Yep.
Just be safe.
And I'm sticking with it.
Okay, stick with it. Okay. Stick it.
That was Yvonne. This is Nancy Clary.
Hey, Nancy.
Financing. How to get it. Go to our website. We got 21st Mortgage and we got Heart.
Yeah.
That's the way you can finance any of our homes. Also, you can go to your own bank. If you have equity in your home, you can use an equity loan to purchase anything.
Yeah, that's what Becky had talked about.
That is really a strong
Becky
way
used to work for a bank, and she suggested
you get
that.
great interest rates to do an equity.
There's a lady that just did that.
Yeah.
There's a lady just did
I mean, if
that.
you got something that's worth value,
I think she did it with the Grove.
Yep.
She did.
All right. T-Bone Army Vet.
T-Bone.
Question.
Oh,
Lot
T-Bone.
rent prices. Glad you asked that. our lot rent prices are $200 right here, $300 across on that mountain right there, right? And we got some really crazy news coming up about all that too.
But the area and other places we have heard it is sky high.
I talked to a gentleman yesterday. They're putting in a tiny home community, $650.
Just for the lot.
Yep. And I think over North Carolina, weren't those in Coney Bell $600?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know for sure.
I don't know either.
But you got Flat Rock, North Carolina, Coney Bell. There was 3 or 4 of them over there. Nobody is
too much.
$200. I think everybody was at least $500, $600, $700 for lot rent, which is hats off to them, you know. But
I mean, I guess.
I don't know. Mom and Dad were paying $1,000 a month.
They started at
$500 in Jamaica Bay.
Yes, $500 a month in Fort Myers, Jamaica Bay.
And they got a lot of amenities.
And they
it's
left
beautiful.
When it was $900 a month.
I couldn't afford it.
Who could afford that?
Yep. Okay. Mary Flores.
Okay. Hey, Mary.
Insulation. She had a question about the insulation. So all of our, if it's about an Incredibox, it's almost 2 inches. I mean, it's like 1/8 of an inch or so being 2 inches.
Just shy.
So our 14 per inch is our 7 per inch was our 14.
Okay.
If you look up, and I always say this when we say that, it's polyurethane spray foam insulation, and it's a solid panel. If you all have seen any kind of construction and you use fiberglass insulation in between the studs, that fiberglass is not uniform. And also when it's got to be stapled to the studs on the outside, and then you cut around all the it's a process that's still not efficient. That's why most of the home builders right now are all going to spray foam. It's a solid member. So it's not comparing, it's R14, and this polyurethane is R14, but it is not apples for apples.
Okay.
It is not even close.
Now, people always ask about the gases and is it safe and things like that.
Right.
So kind of explain that, because you had to explain that to me.
Yeah, so they have, it's called an air, what was it, I used to know, I haven't said this in a long time.
Yeah.
God.
Not the quality, air.
Well, it gives off, the gassing on is poisonous.
Yes, off-gassing.
Off-gassing.
Yeah.
It off-gasses within an hour after sprayed.
Okay.
Now
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
The thing is, where it's not gone is when you spray it and it doesn't cure properly.
Yes.
And you can actually see when it's not curing.
It's a different color.
It's a different color, and it will never, ever cure.
Why is that? I can't believe that. That's crazy,
Our first
ain't
or
it?
second home we ever did
did
that.
It sure did.
Yeah. We didn't hear about it for 3-4 years later.
Oh, a long time
They never
later.
stayed in it because it was a workshop home. She called 3-4 years later. We went and got it.
Yeah.
And brought it back.
Brought it back.
Gutted it.
Gutted the whole house.
Redid it. Kitchen, flooring, walls. We redid everything for free.
Redid
sent it back.
Sure did.
Everything.
Yeah.
We also had a home in Seattle that said they had a black mold problem.
Oh, I forgot
Remember?
about that.
The girls?
Yes, yes.
And they thought they had a black mold problem. So Matt was delivering a house out there.
That way.
He went and seen it. I told him to tear off the wood because they said they had black mold.
Right.
We tore off the wood along the back. Get this, we had an insulation company. They did. They hired an insulation company to come out there and look at it. And they said the whole house would have to be destroyed.
We
Gutted.
couldn't believe. We just couldn't
They
believe
said
they
your
said
insulation,
that.
or they said the black mold is creeped behind the walls and it is shot. No good. They said it, it was done.
This was a professional, legitimate company too.
Out of Seattle.
We couldn't believe that. It was awful.
All right. So the only way we're going to verify that there,
we had to
is
send
Matt
someone.
went out there and I gave him tools, gave him wood, gave him all this stuff.
Yep.
I said, Matt, tear the walls off, some of the walls periodically, and look to see if that black mold has creeped up behind the walls and it's got on the insulation. It's just a mess.
It's everywhere. Because the man never took anything off the walls.
Nothing. And he made that prediction without even tearing anything off.
He didn't tear nothing off the walls.
There was not 1 ounce of black mold anywhere in them walls. I was like, how can a guy do that?
That was
Make
terrible.
that assumption without actually really going in there and doing it. And there was nothing in there. And we showed the homeowner, cleaned it up, and what happened was that was an off-grid house. It was in Seattle. It was on an island. It was a marshy land.
Very
of course,
wet.
it's wet up there. And if you pack your house full of just stuff
where it can't breathe,
and what air can't circulate in there, it's going to mold.
That's right.
And that's what happened.
And that's exactly
and
what
it was
happened.
their lifestyle.
And you know
they
what?
didn't know. They had to learn
didn't know,
too, you know?
And what a disservice he did to them.
Yeah.
And to us.
Scared them to death.
Scared them. Of course they'd
scared
be scared.
us, scared them,
Yes.
everything. I was like, God.
But-
Think about what we did.
But but you have to think about what he told them that we would have to do. We're talking a financial hit we would have to take for this
They wanted to sell their house. They had a dream of living off grid.
Unbelievable.
Whole thing.
They had us both up in arms, and
I don't believe anybody anymore.
You can't
unless I can actually see it,
To
touch
see
it, look at it, and make that. I'm not going to.
Well,
believe
I'm glad we did that because that was going to be very costly.
I know. All right, God, how do we get into that?
Insulation.
Max Sage Electric on the mountain. Max, is there electricity now? No. Is there going to be? Yes. Yeah.
And you really can't put off grid over there.
There's too many trees.
Just too many trees.
Yep. Tennessee Green, smaller iBox, 8x10. Tennessee is something I've been thinking. I also was going to order a trailer today to build a smaller iBox.
What?
Yep. I've been planning it. I ain't told you about it, but I'm going to make a little bitty iBox, and I thought I'm going to see what this looks like. And also, when I first started this 16-footer, I always knew we could go bigger.
Yeah.
You can always go.
Always.
And I'm sure that's in our future.
Yeah.
But right now, I have no plans to build it any bigger.
Well, you had to take something that was enough space. 8x16 is so livable for 1 to 2 people, right?
Yep.
You had to take that, and you had to perfect the assembly line first.
Yep.
So you can't have a bunch of different things going on when you're trying to hone in on something.
Yeah.
So now
And
you've got
I don't
it down.
have any plans.
No.
It's still not. We're still tweaking it.
I know.
We were doing 5 and we backed off to 3 and we'll get
Which
back
is
up to
smart.
5 again. So I'm not going to change anything for I
You know,
don't know.
that right there proves right there that you're not greedy. I actually appreciate that because it's like, and I know customers do too, because they made comments about. They said they were glad that you backed off in for the reason of quality, to make sure that the house gets out properly and that exactly how it's supposed to be.
I'm probably the worst businessman in the world. I swear.
That's not true.
I don't look at.
I know,
I don't look at
but-
my yearly profits and say, okay, we got to make this much money and we got
I
to do a
know.
bottom line and we got to increase
You
this and
don't.
that. Right now, I swear, right now, if we could just sell, if we do 3 a day, that's 600 homes a year.
Right.
Oh my God, if we could do that and we're just making it, that's perfect. That's just going to get us a little bit above breaking even on everything we got, our overhead and everything we got going on and everything. I'm like, God, that would be so.
Because
I'd be fine with that.
Well, you know what it is? It is unbelievably exciting, this assembly line. And you've gotten it down to what, 36 men or 40?
There's 40.
There's 40.
But we can increase to more
You can increase
online.
Correct. But you got to have you have to have the sales coming in for that. So it has to equal. So you have to catch up.
There's so many things going on with the sales. You know, we've talked about the city. We talked about people that are subcontractors now that can sell our homes. We initiated that program.
Yeah.
So I hope that you guys are excited still about getting a 4-digit number and selling our credit boxes. Taking these cities, doing some research. What city allows in credit boxes, and in advertising in those cities. Taking your schools, school system. I'm talking a band or a athletic club.
Right.
Can actually sell the Incrediboxes boxes.
Be creative.
And take that money and give it to the school for fundraisers.
Yeah.
You know, you sell 20, they get their own Incredibox.
Well, I also seen
churches can do it.
I know that Travis is a seller now, and and
Our
also,
Travis?
Yes, our Travis. I'm almost
No
positive
way.
he's a seller.
Yeah.
But Sam told me this morning. Well, one of the things I want to talk about is Randy called Sam, and we asked Sam to look into FEMA, or go ahead and fill out the application that you have to do for FEMA, because we know that would be multiple homes out there, to get out there.
Right.
To be a government contractor, okay, for whatever reasons.
Right.
The other thing is Travis had brought up multiple homes on something. He spoke about that with you, something like that. And my cousin's wife, okay, she messaged me on Facebook, and I just saw the message this morning. I messaged her back. She wants to be a independent salesperson.
Good.
And she was a realtor. So she said, I have a lot of connections.
Yeah.
So she's quite the go-getter too. Her and my cousin are they have a farm and they do all kinds of stuff. They're real go-getters about stuff. They're self-made American-made people right there,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is that Sam told me this morning, I didn't know this, and I don't know if you know this, but if you're looking for an independent salesperson, he said there's a list on the website.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that
because somebody called yesterday.
Somebody called yesterday, and we told them that
We want you to have this discount. If you're going to buy
Yeah.
an Incredibox, go to the website,
Well,
get a salesperson, and help them.
Well,
help
just
you.
like I told you on Monday, the show, whenever I hosted it, I said, listen, don't give us your customer. You want to make $500, they want $500 off. So do not, if you're an independent salesperson, don't send your person to us, because once they come to us, they're our customer.
Yeah.
Okay? So they're not going to get
You got to do the legwork. You got to do the contracts. You got to do all everything.
If the independent salesperson has questions, you email us. Email those questions.
They email Sam.
Email Sam.
He's in control of all that.
We'll help you out with all that stuff. But we're not going to sell the house for you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just laid the law down,
yeah,
didn't
just put the law down. Hey, what is it? HBIC.
Oh, yeah.
HBIC.
Piccoli da Carnini.
Yes.
Piccoli Carnini.
She comments a lot.
I love that name.
I love it. It's Italian.
Oversync lights different. All right, so she wanted to know about our little oversync light. It's a bar light, 3 lights in the Incredibox.
And
we put them in every house.
It's not attractive.
And it's just a chrome
It's very
light
ugly.
fixture. And she said, not everybody can change out a light fixture. Are we going to upgrade our fixtures? No, we're not going to upgrade
It's
our
more
fixtures.
cost.
Because it does cost more.
Yeah.
But she said, not everybody's an electrician.
I'd hire somebody, and I know, or I'd barter with somebody.
Now, you're buying this house because you can DIY. But we are going to show some videos of how you can change light fixtures, how you can add stuff to your house.
Yeah.
And just follow what we tell you to
Yes.
do. Real quick, turn the light switch off, take it off. It's a black and white. Just redo the wires, take them off, black and white, put it back on. That's all there is to it.
Well, I can't.
And you can do it.
I can't edit this video, but okay. I'm not a part of this, and neither is Incredible Tiny Home. So that was 100% on Randy. Do not do that.
Melissa.
Get a licensed electrician.
Our
good friend.
Malzolden. Grapevines. Black building. Melissa. Yeah, Melissa. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to put fencing on that building, and we're putting wisteria and you name it, it's going to be full. I want everything, this whole place to be green and growed up.
Like beautiful, living walls.
You know what? You'll need a
everywhere.
hatchet in a what do you call it? Machete.
A machete.
A scythe.
A sickle.
To even get into your house. I'm going to have it so green and growed up.
There it is. It's going to be like Gilligan's Island around here.
Karen Moressa.
Karen Morris, and she actually has an Incredibox.
100 decorating iBoxes done.
She's in the running for that.
Look at all my notes.
A lot of notes.
Yes. So they want to know when the 100 iBoxes.
Hey, Karen.
When it will start and how much time do they got to do it. We're almost done with the 100 iBoxes.
We are.
I think we'll be done next week or the week after that.
And we're going to set a date.
Yeah. So we will let you know, and then we want to give ample time for everybody to decorate.
Yeah.
Good.
Because the other. The next 100, we're just drawing it out. If you buy Incredibox from what, 101 to
so many things going on.
We got so many
for
irons. For
every 100.
Every
100 Incrediboxes we sell.
Yeah.
For every 100, I'm going to draw a name out and give one away.
The first one, listen, the first one, he's making you guys work for it. You got to decorate it.
I want to give 10 away before Christmas.
Well, okay.
I want to give 10 houses away. Okay. So if we sell 100, I take one out of the 100 names, pull it out, you get a box. Next 100, pull it out, you get a box.
Yeah, but the first 100 has to work for it. They got to decorate it.
Oh, yeah, they're the first.
And we're going to post those. And you know what? We're going to try and go to some of these. Some of the people like the Riggies, we want to go to their place. We want to go to the people up in Granger County. We're going to start visiting some of these people.
You know what we'll do next year?
Oh, my God, look,
you know what we'll do next year? I'd like to say, anybody that wants to mail in pictures of their Incredibox, we got to have so many of them that mail in pictures and videos and everything and how they're doing it. We'll have another contest.
There you go. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to continue doing this. It's
a lot. We love giving stuff away. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I love the Incredibox because this is why I'm not going bigger.
Okay.
Because
I thought you just said you was.
The true tiny home is small.
Yes.
8 by 16.
Mm-hmm.
It's $20,000.
Mm-hmm. 20,000.
I mean, it's amazing that we can do that, and I would love for this Incredibox to be like. Can you imagine in 30 years from now?
Yeah.
Did you get an Incredibox for $20,000?
Wow.
Were you one of the lucky ones? You know, like when they said when Bitcoin come out.
Yes.
Did you get a Bitcoin for a penny?
I know. This one guy traded a pizza for a Bitcoin. I bet that guy that had traded for that pizza.
I would love the story
I'd
of
never eat
Incrediboxes
pizza
being
again.
like that. You know what?
Oh yeah,
That
would be great.
That'd be so cool. Did you get yours for $20K?
Wow.
Oh my God, they're 50 now. All right, here we go.
More. Yeah.
Catherine Guzman.
Yep. Hey, Catherine.
How tall is an Incredibox?
Okay.
Can you put a loft in it? Living room, length of kitchen top. All right. So on the outside.
Okay.
All right, they're 11.5 feet tall.
11.5.
Yep. A loft. You can put a loft above the. You can put a loft in the middle of the windows, anywhere you want. We've talked about this before. You can put a loft in it. I didn't make it really tall because we're trying to keep the weight down, the wind resistance, and this can be in a complete RV.
Right.
So that's why we didn't go 13.6 on it.
Yeah.
And then the length of the kitchen top, we changed it to 60 inches.
Yeah.
And then when it folds down and when it comes up, it'll be another 84 inches.
Okay.
So it'll be 24 more inches.
Okay.
We just started today, so I'll find out the flip up, what that's going to be.
We'll see what the flip up looks like.
Kenneth Von Art.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Can you get a large? What? Can get a large
picture
pic?
window.
Yes.
Yes, picture
All right,
window.
so we are going to, not yet, we're going to start, that's what we've been doing, organizing, not just building quicker.
Yep.
A little bitty changes.
Yeah.
All right, so we have taken in, by hand, we've done a little bit. People said, can you eliminate 2 windows? So we're eliminating them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the situation we have. We build them all the same.
Right.
So when you come and get them, you can just get one and go. They're all the same. But what's different is the solar. And if we start doing these specific homes, we don't have anywhere to put them.
That's true.
And if you don't come and get it the day of or the week of, we're running out of room to put this. So if you want a picture window in your house, you're going to be notified that the house has to be picked up within so many days of it being built.
Okay. Well, now, what does that got to do with the picture window?
Well, if he adds a picture window, and we have it sitting out here, we can't let it sit out here for a couple months before you come and get your house.
And that's one of the things, like, Amber has been trying to get a hold of everybody because we are running out of room. Because we're doing, all the land is accounted for.
I think we got 18 or 22 up on the sales lot.
Quite a few, okay.
Yeah. We got Kenneth, we got Chara, number 2.
Hey, Chara.
Still selling container homes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We've got the Detroit.
The Detroit. I love that name for it, the Detroit.
That sounds
steel.
Container,
Sounds strong.
Yeah. Lillian Adams, tornado shelter on the property.
No.
We don't have one. I actually thought about putting one in the Grove and sinking a container. I'm looking into doing that. We do have a little bit of room to do that, and so I'm really considering it, even though we don't have tornadoes around here.
But you got to think about it. There's 200 and something people here.
I know it, Lord.
That's, I mean, I don't know.
They'd be knifing each other to get in it.
Well, you know, in the likelihood on it, they'd be knifing each other. You're so crazy.
I can see Curtis out there beating everybody in the head with a hammer, getting down in there.
Curtis is not a violent person, but he might during a tornado. I don't know.
You never know, Amanda.
I never know. You never know. It brings out the worst in people.
Choose kindness.
Hey.
Color of Abingdon. Laminate. The
flooring.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know the color.
Is it wood?
We'll let you know. It is a laminate floor. It's not wood, but we'll get the color of that.
Now we used to tell why we don't do wood flooring anymore. We used to.
I love wood. I would do wood today.
We had wood flooring all the time.
We just had too many people talk about it, and I said I'm not doing it again.
We couldn't warranty the wood.
Yeah.
Because people, they were getting it wet.
And it's not perfect, which I love it not being perfect.
I do too.
And there were too many people. I was like, this is too expensive, and I'm not fooling with it.
It's so picky.
I love wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do wood if you want it. We just can't warranty it.
Well, do we? Oh, but we can't do
warranty
it. We're not doing wood in the Incrediboxes.
God, I love do wood. All right, here we go. You can put wood in yourself.
Put it in yourself.
Malibu, did he patch it too? His concrete?
Yes,
I don't know if he patched it. He didn't patch it.
Mayor of Malibu, he didn't patch it, but he did paint it.
So he cleaned his concrete and painted it like a sand color.
Probably, the power washed it?
Teresa Martinez.
Hey, Teresa.
Where find solar house for sale video on channel?
It's on the channel. We have all kinds of solar videos. Just go through those and
if you go on our channel, just put in a search word of solar Incredibox and you'll get the video on there.
Well, and two, I think Sam has kind of got them. He's got the most recent videos. He posts them on the website or links them on there.
And we're about to do another video. We've got a full off-grid home that's getting done. I said it was going to be done last week, and it didn't get done. Hopefully, it'll be
Well,
done tomorrow.
Lord.
And that's going to be completely off-grid. We even
Okay.
painted it because we're going to be using it as an off-grid.
Yeah, we don't want to tell why yet.
No,
don't
don't
tell
wanna
why
say.
yet. We want to tell you why. When's it leaving? This weekend?
I think next weekend.
Oh, next weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
it's exciting. We'll share that with you.
Michelle Harper, the
Hey,
cost
Michelle.
of the Abingdon. I don't know
know.
what that is. I thought it was like, is it 57 or 63
Well,
or something
her
like that?
house was not. It's not the true Abington.
No, but she just wants to know how much it is.
It's on the website.
Yeah.
We
Gail
should've looked.
Hart. No
Hey,
stove
Gail.
or ovening in the Abington. This one here, that's because we don't furnish appliances.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't want a cooktop, so she's putting her own stuff in.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Martha Turkey?
Yeah. Hey, Martha.
Martha. Why some skirting and some don't?
Yes. We've just not. Everybody has to have their homes painted or something on the outside. Everyone has to have their home skirted, underpinned, something like that. We've just been lenient.
give 'em some time.
Everybody's been. It's new still. Everybody's been moving in and making sure everybody's settled. But especially by the next lease, which will be December of
Yeah.
2023, will be the new lease that comes
Yeah.
out. Everything will need to be
Like
done.
in the Grove, everything will be skirted
Everything.
and done within the first year.
Yes,
Yeah.
by
And
the
painted.
end of
So
2023.
you got to paint your house and skirt
Yes.
your house within the first year. So we
Because
give
we
them a
want
year
it.
to move
We
in.
want everybody to have at least the outside completely done.
Teresa Ford,
Hey, Teresa. She's been around for a long time.
recycling. Can you recycle gray water?
Oh, good question. Well, she wanted to know, can you recycle it if it is a dishwasher or if it is a washer and dryer because of the chemicals?
Yeah.
So,
So I'm looking into that.
Okay.
We have two systems that we're looking into
You
that
got
were
that
just
down.
told to us about completely recycling any gray water. But I'll let you know, I want to get into this probably within the next day or two. We'll be talking about that.
because that's a question about the detergents, things
if
like
it's
that.
true for the cost that I heard it was, I'm going to add it to the off-grid.
Oh, you
It's
heard
just
that.
amazing. All right. Tiny loves
Boston's. Tiny loves Boston's.
anyone suggest bamboo in large containers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing it, and I am not opposed to it. I just didn't know the cost of a container and the dirt and how we're going to be able to do that. But I love bamboo, and everybody just said it was going to be intrusive on the piping and everything and kill the sewer. But yes,
I would love to do that in
see
containers. Yeah.
You know where we need to do it?
Where? Where?
In the boulevard.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Let's do that. The only reason
I
we
need to
didn't
build-
do it before
I
was
need to
because
build
of the
a
pipes.
completely self-contained container along the entire
Some-
boulevard on the beach and fill it full of
Okay,
bamboo.
listen, somebody sent us some real pretty flowy bamboo. Like it was a pretty looking,
Yeah,
light,
soft.
a little soft leaf that would be really pretty in the boulevard. So,
Done.
okay.
O-M?
OMG?
No, it says O-M.
No, D. It was
Oh,
D.
DM.
Yeah.
Yes, right. I thought it said T and
'Cause
it was
he's-
D. And I said, what'd you say? You said T. I said T?
No, you said D. You said
Was
D
it
as
D
in
or T?
dog. You said
So was it
D
dog?
as in dog.
Was it dog?
That's your Michigan coming out.
DM. Can you still build Ocean Breeze?
What a gorgeous house.
I love that thing.
I would love
Why
to.
didn't we get national notoriety with that house?
I
That
don't know.
thing is an eyebrow dormer, 2 reverse gables, a shed dormer. It is.
I would love to go. Listen,
Oh my God.
I'd love to go back out there
Brian,
and see what they got going on
those
because her
guys-
sister bought a house too.
We gotta go.
gotta go.
I gotta go, not you.
Oh, I don't think so.
Virginia Taylor, upstairs toilet. It's
Yeah.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Krigbaum. Krigbaum.
Hey, Mary.
High door in bathroom. Oh,
Hinge.
hang a door on a
Hinge.
bathroom.
Hinge
Hinge
door.
door in the bathroom. Like long
She likes the long countertop.
countertop in the eye box.
Yeah.
And a washer and dryer underneath it.
Yeah.
You can still do that with the brackets. You can still put a washer and dryer under the countertop. The countertop's still long or short because it'll be hinged.
Okay.
Yep. Ba ba ba.
Ba.
Kind eyes.
Kind eyes.
How to secure a fridge when it's on the road.
What are you doing with an accent?
Yes.
Kind eyes.
So what we didn't do, we didn't make this the appliances. That's really going to be up to you to secure your refrigerator because we don't add them to the house.
Yeah.
So what we've done in the past is we put a small piece of wood along the floor so it doesn't walk out. And of course, if it's going to fall,
And you screw that on.
yeah, just into the floor.
Okay.
And then you can also put a nice piece of trim across the front. It's just like a nice trim, and it won't
Okay.
kick out either.
All right.
Yep. And that's what I'm waiting on, to get pictures of people
Yes.
that do stuff to the Incredibox.
I can't wait to
I
see
want to
these
collage
pictures
a whole
of
wall
all kinds of.
Incrediboxes.
Yeah.
And everything they've done to them.
Yep.
Dorothy Kootner,
Okay.
reverse loft.
Yes.
We still do a reverse loft. I actually designed one today for a custom home.
Well, now I want you to touch on that just really quick about a custom home, where
Yep.
it's very specific what custom homes
We can only
pick.
do so many custom homes a year because
Correct.
we've only got probably 2 or 3 builders who can do that. And a custom home takes longer time, more drawings, more everything. The cost is more than our models.
Cost is
So
more,
even
yes.
if you took our model and you said, I want it custom, it's going to be more than the model price. And what we do is we price those out individually.
Yeah.
We can only probably do maybe 8 or 10 a year.
Well, and custom meaning, remember the house that I walked you through with the big arches?
That's custom.
That's major custom. And honestly, I couldn't figure out the floor plan in there. So we'll have to go back when they do a little bit more. I don't think I knew where the kitchen was because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not sure exactly where everything's at. So that's custom.
Yeah, and she designed that all of herself.
She did. And everybody loved the arches.
Yeah.
They thought they were massive,
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lynn A.
Hey, Lynn.
Pan for shower in an eye box.
Yes.
Okay, so she wanted to know if there was a pan in the shower for an eye box, or where is it at? What do we do? All right, so in the Incrediboxes, there is no pan. It is a self-contained fiberglass shower unit. So it's the floor, which would be the pan she's talking about. It's one solid piece: the front, the back. I mean, the sides, the back, and the bottom.
So underneath it is just plywood.
It's a shower stall, and we set it right on the floor.
Right on the floor, on the plywood.
On the plywood.
Okay.
All right, Todd Montier and Julie Tressel.
Yeah.
They want to know about grab and goes.
They want to know,
Everybody
how do I
wants to
get
tell
a
you
grab
we have
and
a grab and
go?
go every day.
More than
More
one.
every day. We've got grab and goes all the time, ready
yes.
to go. We are building these things out.
Hot and ready.
Hot and ready to go. So if you want an Incredibox, come and get one.
Yeah,
every single day we've got homes to buy.
Contact us.
Contact us.
Yes.
Thank you. All
Wait a
these
minute, now
questions.
did you get that at the very top? Watch him act like it's something special.
Aubrey.
Like it's
Is it dangerous
so we
to
missed
pull?
one.
Is it dangerous to pull with a U-Haul? No brakes.
You're so hard. Gosh.
Come on, do it again. All right. I pulled homes all over
ask
the
the question
country.
again. Make sure they heard
All right.
it.
Aubrey wants to know, is it dangerous to pull a U-Haul, to pull homes with a U-Haul?
Because she talked about a 7-pin
What's that
something.
beeping? That's it, them?
That thing.
God, that
She's
thing's
backing
loud.
up.
All right. I pulled homes all over the country with a U-Haul.
Yes.
The thing is when I was doing it, I
Yeah.
took a big chance because you can't insure a tiny home behind a U-Haul.
I know.
I couldn't anyway. I didn't have any money.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a chance, and we made it though.
Yeah.
You have to when you're poor.
Right.
So a U-Haul is so big. The box truck.
Yeah.
We did a 15 and 17 footer.
Mm-hmm.
It weighs more than the house.
Right.
I've never had a problem pulling a house with a U-Haul.
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing, and I've done, I didn't do things by the rules because I had to make things happen the way they had to happen. We didn't have the money to hire haulers.
A lot of people do that in the beginning.
I took a 17-foot box truck.
Mm-hmm.
I hooked it to a 10 by 30 Craftsman style home that was over 21,000 pounds. And I hauled it almost to Kentucky, up over the gorge, they call, up over the Cumberland Gap, up over the gap, down in, zigging through country roads, 21,000 pounds, come down off of the Cumberland Gap.
I don't know how you
right?
did that. I could never.
And it had the transmission for pulling, and you just hit that on,
Right.
and it just perfect.
Yeah.
No brakes. I've been all the way to San Diego with a Craftsman style 18-foot home,
Right.
all the way to San Diego, no brakes on the trailer. I didn't use any brakes on the trailer. Went from here all the way to San Diego, perfect.
Okay.
I took Bryce's home all the way to Oregon and back, no brakes.
Right.
So it's hard on the vehicle. It'd be great if you have brakes on your trailer.
And if you listen,
but it's
if
not a
you're
problem.
not experienced at it, just hire someone. You're going to have to. Don't take the chance.
Well, all right. Hey, everybody. What was her name? I'm sorry, I forgot her name.
B?
She left out of here in a small SUV.
Oh, the lady in Florida?
Did she have an M for her name? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
I forgot.
She left out of here in a Nissan SUV.
Yes. What was her name?
And you know what's funny? When she called me, she goes, I kept it under 80. And she said, I did 65 miles an hour the whole time.
Wow.
In a small SUV and no trailer brakes.
Wow.
There you go, everybody. All I can tell you is experiences that we know about, people that's done certain things that I've done.
Yeah.
Was it legal? I ain't gonna say. I don't know the law. All I know is sometimes you do what you
the
gotta
one thing you do know yourself. So you know what to do. We're not saying, I would suggest something professional if you're not familiar.
Yeah.
You do what's comfortable to you and do what you want to do, but you know.
Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home.
I'm just saying, this is what I've done, but I've done a lot of stupid stuff. But I still got all my digits. Oh, look, I'm missing one.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
That was a good Q&A.
Q&A. How long have we been on? Man, just over an hour.
It just now did an hour.
41, 42 seconds.
Yeah,
So we did a video before this show in the Grove. Actually, and we came up with an idea. Not an idea. We just wanted to tell you a reoccurring that I did this 6 years ago.
Yep.
An off-grid community.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to do just a video on that, man, because
yes, we
I know
need
we're throwing it in on other videos.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to this.
It needs to be a specific.
Yeah, listen. I mean, we came up with our own water system years ago.
Yeah.
And it was hard to do. It was labor intensive.
Right.
There are now companies that are state of the art that have water systems to recirculate your gray water.
Yeah.
Amanda, I'm looking into that today.
Okay.
If that can be done, and I get with the Tennessee Department of Economic and Conservation.
I cannot wait.
I mean,
can you know an answer? Will
I'm
you
throwing
know an
off.
answer today?
I'm throwing in off grid everywhere I can. It's gonna. They don't get back with me that soon.
I'd love to know.
But listen, your off grid, our off grid home can be self-contained anywhere. A $30,000. I wish we had solar on the mountain, because you know what?
I know.
I would not put any more infrastructure in.
I know. Yeah.
I hate it. It's like, God, it takes so much money.
Yeah.
To put, and everybody's like, in the Grove, there's a ton of off-grid in the Grove, or solar.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
In the off-grid.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Grove. So I'm excited about this because this is going to make happen what we wanted to do 6 years ago when I started an off-grid community.
Okay, so now I have a question. Could there be a remedy to the mountain where everybody connects, like there's a central place where it's sunny all the time and it just goes to certain clusters of homes?
I mean, you could tear down a bunch of trees and plant grass.
Well, I'm just talking about one
area.
area. How many panels would it take to do, 6 houses in an area? And it's ran, and you wouldn't have to do any more like that. Can it be done that way?
Like in pockets.
Like in pockets, and do
and
like
it's got
a little...
to face south. So if you're on the north side of the mountain,
that
you can't
could be possible.
Yeah, might be.
Because there are little sunny places. It just may not be for each house. So let's try that out too.
It's an idea.
Let's do it for a little area.
See, because water is not a problem here. You've got a water catchment, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm actually going up. I'm going to get off grid here shortly.
So solar area on the mountain. I'm going to put that down. Okay. Because why not? Let's try it.
Is this not awesome to think about? Being able
like
to
all
do
these ideas.
Stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Well, too, and to be honest, the more money that we can save with the company, the more offers we can offer to everybody. More savings we can pass along.
Immediately done.
Yeah.
I hate that we got to put so much money in this infrastructure, man.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Hey, let me show you my glasses that my friend Gloria gave me. Everybody knows Gloria that was over in the prairie. And Gloria has been working on her home, and as soon as her home gets done and she gets it all decorated up and everything, we're going to do a tour of her home. So everybody's going to want to see that. But she gave me these glasses because I had left mine in the office the other day. But look at them. They got like mirrors on them or something like that. So thank you all. Are we done?
Done.
So thank you for watching today. My gosh, what shenanigans. And we can't edit this at all, so you're going to get the full deal, the whole deal today. Are you going to sneeze again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm gone. I think I'm good.
I think I'm gone. I think I've passed away. But thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Leave in the comments. We still are interested in where can you put a tiny home. Is your community, does it allow tiny homes?
Tiny home friendly.
Is it tiny home friendly? All these buzzwords that they do and stuff like that. But let us know. We need to know. So we know that Bostic, North Carolina, which was Rutherford County, so we got
allows
that.
tiny homes. So if you're selling tiny homes, if you're our sub and you got a 4-digit number, seek out these cities, counties, and locations, and these off-grid landowners that don't care. The landowners will receive lot rent. They'll split it with us. We'll go out there and we'll develop it. And then we'll put people on there, and they'll make money.
Even if you just market in that area, you're going to have to beat me to it. You're going to have to beat our salespeople to it, because we're calling today. So get in there, call them.
I want to give 10 homes away. It means I got to sell 1,000 credit boxes by the end of the year. I know that's like trying to kill Godzilla with your teeth. But I'm going to try it. I'm going for it.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you. Keep selling. Independent salespeople, contact Sam if you have any questions or anything. If you need any help, we want you to sell. We want you to thrive. We want you to make money, and we want the person to save money. So, and we want to get these incredible boxes. We want to sell these incredible boxes.
Yes.
So,
all right. Subscribe. Thumbs up.
Also, the 31st. It's a big day. I mean, it's Halloween. That's a big day in itself. But
at the end, yep. God, so many things going on.
So many things.
October 31st is the last day that we'll honor a $25,000 solar and a $30,000 off grid.
Yep.
Somebody called yesterday. What are the new prices going to be? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it out there yet.
No, we're not going to put that out there yet.
That will be the end, never to come back at $25,000 for the solar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And $30,000 for the off-grid.
Complete off-grid.
If you're interested, if you're even remotely interested, you better get on this deal
And we'll be putting amenities for off-grid on the website. Our website is getting to be, it looks like a flea market. We've added so much on our website. And it's hard to navigate. I got on the other day and it's like, oh my God, all these icons and all these deals and where to go and all that. So you're going to have to study the homepage.
You're going to,
So we're going to redo our website eventually and get us, but we've got so many things going on. It's hard to just put them all on there for you guys.
We have to prioritize because we got to get people in these houses. We got to get them, so get them built. So
the Grove is going.
Grove's going.
We want everybody in here by Christmas. I know you think I've lost my mind, but that is our goal. And the mountain, the same thing.
Yeah.
We are splitting our construction crews up. Our excavators, they're going on the mountain. We've ordered manholes across the street. Everything is being ordered. Everything is going on.
Yeah.
We're killing it.
I want to show you. I want to show this really quick. Look at there. Where else would you want to be?
I know.
I mean, I like to vacation and I like to go places and stuff like that, but let me tell you something. Home is home. East Tennessee is my home. I love Tennessee and I love America, and I love
out here.
being able to work and do what we want to do and everything, and do what you want with your land and things like that. So
you'll have good weather like this. It could be all the way to Christmas.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you.
Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.